Yo, this is Chris from Madrid, here on Madrid Videos with y'all. And next up, I got another video for y'all, and this time it's a Q&A video. I asked my 5 best friends to give me 5 questions each, and I'm going to be answering all of those questions right here, right now. It's about 30-some questions, so let's get to it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe to Madrid Videos, tell your family and friends. Let's get to these questions now, yo! I'm ready for these. Let's get into them. Okay, first question. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue and black. Just always liked them as a kid, blue and black. Question 2. What are my top 5 worst movies I've ever seen? Princess Bride, Mary Poppins, Firestarter Remake, Coming to America 2, Sandlot 2, Bad News Bears 2, The Wrong Missy. Sorry, Michael, that was a shitty-ass movie. It wasn't funny at all. Jack and Jill, Big Daddy, The Invitation, a shitty vampire movie, and Burn After Reading. I think that's more than 5, but yeah, those are all shitty movies. Question 3. What is your plan after you graduate from college? That's a good question. My hope is to be in the film industry any way, shape, or form, how, whether it's producing, editing, directing. I mainly want to be a writer or director in the film industry, making movies, because I love movies and I want to be a part of making them someday, And question 4, if you were to live in anywhere in the U.S., where would it be? Let's see, anywhere in the U.S.? Ooh. I would choose either Arizona or Florida, because Arizona is really hot and I love the hotness, and I've been there before and it's really nice there. In the winter it's like 70 degrees and I love that. I'm more of a warm guy than a cold guy. And Florida, because I've been there as well, and the humidity is really nice there, and there's a lot of stuff to see, a lot of places to go, and I want to go to Miami someday. I've never been to Miami. I went to Orlando. I would love to go to Disney World one day. I didn't go there. I went to Universal Studios, Florida, which was fun as well. Question 5, what are my top 5 most overrated actors? It's a good question as well. Dwayne Johnson, Gail Gadot. They're both obviously good-looking people, Dwayne Johnson and Gail Gadot, but I don't think they can act worth shit. And they're big box office draws, just because they're good-looking people, but they can't act really, in my personal opinion. I have a soft spot for Dwayne Johnson because he was great in WWE. I loved him in WWE. And Gail Gadot, because she's so gorgeous and she does good as Wonder Woman, but I don't think she can act, and I'm not a big fan of her accent. Ben Affleck, I just think it's terrible actor. I like some of the movies he's in. I think he's better as a writer, like in Good Will Hunting. He did a great job writing that movie. I saw this movie of him recently, The Last Duel, and his character almost took me out of the whole fucking movie. It almost ruined the movie for me, because he's got blonde hair. It takes you out of that time period because it's a medieval movie. Let's see, Timothée Chalamet. Some people are comparing this guy to the new Leonardo DiCaprio, and that is not true at all. From what I see, he's made some, good movies like Bones and All. I really like that movie, but his performance was not the best in that movie. I think Mark Reliance's performance was better in that movie. He's supposed to play Bob Dylan in an upcoming biopic, which I think he's good for the role, so we'll see. I don't think he's on Leo's level yet, but can he? I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it. And lastly, George Clooney. I like some of his movies once again, but I just don't think he's that good of an actor. He's good looking, but like, from actors in the 90s, I don't think he's one of the best. I think Tom Hanks, Morgan Freeman, Denzel, Robin Williams, Will Smith are better actors from that time period. Are just like, I never sit down like, I want to watch a George Clooney movie today. I usually like the other people in the movie better than him, even though I do love him from Dusk Till Dawn. I think that's his best performance. Question 6 we're on. What are my top 5 most overrated rock bands? All right. Coldplay, Maroon 5, Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots, Sublime. 4 of those 5, they're extremely overrated, and they're like the most well-known bands these days. Gen Z bands are fucking ass cheeks. These mainstream poppy bands. They're not even rock bands. They're more poppy bands. They're horrible. And Sublime, a lot of people wear their shirts. I bet you 90% of the people wear their shirts have no fucking clue who the band is. They just wear it because it looks cool and shit, which I don't like either. You can wear whatever shirt you want, it's your money, but it's just fucking stupid, to wear a shirt of something you have no fucking clue of just because it has a cool design or anything. It could be fucking swastika or something without you knowing, But, yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the Santa Rita song either, so, yeah, I think those are 5 overrated bands, and I think those bands that I like better than Sublime that don't have the T-shirt sale records that they do. All right, question 7, my favorite video game of all time. I'm a huge GTA fan. I love GTA. GTA 5 specifically, it's great. You can do anything in there. There's a lot of sex and violence in there. So obviously, if you're under like 12, 13, I wouldn't play it if I were you. You know, it's inappropriate for little kids. But it's a great game, very exciting. You can do missions, you know, you can just rob banks, you know, what I usually do. My favorite MLB baseball moment, question 8. Ooh, that's a good question. From the moments that I've personally seen, my favorite, I have two favorites. The first one is the David Freese walk-off homer in the 2011 World Series. That was the first World Series that I ever saw live on television, the Rangers and the Cardinals, and it was just great. It's still one of the best World Series I've ever seen. Probably the best that I've seen personally. You know, it's just like that game sets, David Freese, walk-off homer in center field, goosebumps on my fucking, all over my body, dude. And then my other favorite baseball moment was when the Red Sox won the World Series in 2013. That's the first time I was able to see them win the World Series. It was so great, I almost cried. I had goosebumps, of course, you know. Just a terrific moment, you know. Once again, Koji Ohara gets a save, strikeout. Oh, my gosh. First time I ever saw any of my professional sports teams win a champion, so that was cool. And I got to relive it with the Red Sox in 2018. It was a great moment. Number 9, favorite movie, Pulp Fiction. I just did my my top 100 movies very recently. It's still Pulp Fiction. It was the last time I did this, and still is. I just love that movie. You know, Quentin Tarantino. It's a great cast. You know, it's great writing, great acting, some action. You know, it's just funny. There's dramatic moments. It's just an overall great movie. Everything I love in a movie and more. You know, in that one single movie, and I just love everything about it. All right, question 11. My favorite school subject. Ooh, that's a good one. I like math. You know, that's one of my favorites. You know, I like, you know, adding with numbers, subtracting, multiplying. You know, I like problem solving, you know. Not only in math, but in real life, too. It's just real nice to do that, you know. And I prefer doing a bunch of math problems and fucking writing essays, you know. Even though I like writing creative work, but I don't like writing, like, essays and annotation and shit like that. But I love working and solving math problems, you know. And also, I like history, you know. I love learning about history, learning about the history of this country, learning outside other countries, just learning about history and all these historic figures and all that. It's always been very nice to me. My favorite vacation memory. That's a tough one. That's a good question, honestly. I would say with my dad, you know, just I have a lot of great vacation memories with, like, going to, like, Las Vegas, going to Grand Canyon. It was always fun, going to a bunch of baseball games. You know, I've been to every stadium in California, and I went to the one in Arizona, the D-Bat Stadium. It was always very nice as well. You know, the 2016 MLB All-Star Game and the 2020 Pro Bowl, those will always be special memories in my heart. Thank you, Dad. And with, you know, because Mike was the one who asked me this question, with him, Tyler, and Nathaniel, that day we went to Santa Cruz about almost 4 years ago. It was a real fun day, very fun, you know. Took the day, just went to Santa Cruz. We went on rides and shit, you know, beach a little bit. It was a real fun day. We almost died that day because his mom was driving like a maniac on the freeway at night, but I don't blame her. I would have too, you know. Those were horrendous, terrible driving conditions, you know, at night on a terrible freeway, you know. I probably wouldn't be here to tell the story if I was driving that day, so I don't blame her. We almost died that day, but we're still here. We're still here, you know. It was great. It was great. All right, where do I see myself in 1 year? Question 13. Ooh, where do I see myself in 1 year? I think I still see myself doing YouTube videos in a year, just, you know, doing better in school, keeping up the good grades. I see myself taking a step further into that career in the film industry. You know, maybe have like a feature-length film written or directed by the end of some sort, or have like an idea ready to go. You know, maybe take a film internship by this time next year. You know, just keep on making more money, you know, being more happy, you know, getting closer to God within this next year, and my family and friends. That's where I see myself in 1 year. Question 14, my top 5 favorite porn stars. Oh my gosh. My top 5 favorite porn stars. First off, I just want to say, porn's not good. It's not healthy for you. Don't watch porn, especially if you're under 18. You know, I don't recommend it. You know, have I watched porn? Of course, you know. Honestly, I'm sorry, Mom or Dad, if you're watching this, but yes, you know, if anyone over, I'd say the age of 13, if you say you haven't watched porn and you're a man, you're lying, dude. You're lying. Honestly, you've watched it. But I try to stay away from it, you know. I don't really watch. I'm not that big into porn, you know. But, you know, who are my top 5? Who I like seeing if I do watch it, you know. I guess About Danger, Alexis Texas, Brandy Love, Riley Reid, Lana Rhodes, August Ames, Lena Paul, Angela White, Violet Myers. I got 9. One more. Let's see. Toy Block. I guess top 10. I mean, honestly, like, you shouldn't be watching porn anyways. No one should be. I shouldn't be watching it. Let's just forget about this. Porn's bad. Okay. Next question. My dream car. Ooh, that's tough. I'm not a huge car guy. A lot of my friends are huge on cars. They love cars. They want that luxurious thing, but it's not really my style. If I could choose any car in the world, get it for free, I'd obviously choose a Lambo. But my dream car is really just a 22 Toyota Corolla or Toyota Camry. I know, kind of boring, kind of basic, but I just really want a good gas saver, something that'll last me a long time. That's really my dream car. Question 16. What do I look for in a girl? This is a great question as well. Ooh, a big booty and some big titties. I'm joking. I'm obviously joking. That's great. That's a good bonus, a good looking girl. But most importantly, what I'm looking for in a girl is a great personality, a nice girl, and obviously a good looking, that's a bonus, but someone who treats others with respect and treats me with respect and give her the same thing, someone who I can laugh with, someone who's smart, someone I can have good conversations with, and then, yeah, the good looking part, that's what I really look for in a girl, Question 17, favorite gas station. Ooh, this is a good one. It's kind of random, but it's good. I mean, gas is gas. I mean, they're all the same, but if I had to choose, I guess Vallejo. Vallejo's cool. Yeah, to get snacks and shit, I guess 7-Eleven. Yeah. Let's see, those are my favorite gas stations. Vallejo, 7-Eleven. If I had 3 wishes, what would I wish for? Question 18. That's a good question. Definitely a lot to think. My first wish, I'd obviously wish to, to get into heaven, meet God. That's my first wish, I wish that for me and all my family friends, salvation. Number 2, I would wish for the unlimited happiness of me and my family and friends. That's my second wish, unlimited happiness. And number 3, I wish for, financial security. I'm not asking for a shit ton of money, being a millionaire or anything. I just want financial security, never worry about money. So, just have enough money where I can, work a good job that I don't hate, just security. So, I have a good, decent car, decent home, well enough to live in. Just if I ever want to go out to eat, I want to go to a movie, I have enough money for that. But that's it, just financial security. So, those 3 things that I wish. What would I rather throw away, love or money? Okay, this is an easy one. I'll throw away money any day, Love, is one of the best things ever. Whether it's with a partner in a relationship, a girl or something, or whether it's just with your family and friends, that love you share with people, nothing can beat that, and especially not money. No. All right, question 20. What's the most beautiful place I've ever seen? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. This is a tough one. Oh my gosh. This got me thinking, when the person who gave me this question sent me this, it took me a while to think, and I'm still thinking right now. But the places I've been to, Anaheim Angel Stadium, it's such a beautiful stadium. That's one of them. The Maya Pyramid, it's one of the 7 wonders in the world. I went to that in Mexico. Fucking beautiful. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, And also, the Cancun beach, it's so beautiful out there. Tremendously beautiful. Those are the most beautiful. And the Grand Canyon's beautiful, of course, Honestly, those are some of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. All right, question 21. What was my fondest memory of high school? Ooh, this is a tough question. Ooh, my best memory of high school. This is tough. The memory I remember the most, I don't know if it's the best, but the one that stands out of I guess, kind of being responsible for my teacher have a mental breakdown of some sort, I'm not saying that's a great memory, but it was a funny memory, because she asked us a question, what does water do when it boils? And I said it boils, and she had a huge panic attack. Obviously that's not good for anyone, It was kind of funny the way she did. Everyone just dying laughing, I did feel bad. Of course I still do. That's still one of the most memorable things I remember. And another great memory is just hanging out with my friends at lunch, just getting to know more people, and then also, baseball was fun as well. I had its ups and downs, in high school, but obviously I always cherished those moments, and then, well, we didn't really get a senior year. That was kind of jacked because of COVID and everything like that. So, yeah, those are my fondest memories of high school. Question 22. What's my favorite TV show? Dexter. I really like Dexter. It's a great show. Breaking Bad's great as well. That's a close second. It's one that got me into TV. And then I really love The Office. That's the funniest show I've ever seen. So yeah. Question 23. What's the strangest thing in my refrigerator? Oh my gosh, the strangest thing in my refrigerator. Uh, shit, man. What is? I guess the pizza box that's in there right now. I just had Little Caesars, so there's a huge ass pizza box in there. I guess that's the strangest thing in my refrigerator right now. Whole ass pizza box. Yeah. 24. My favorite movie snack. When I go to the movies, I usually don't eat snacks. I usually just like to watch I don't usually get drinks either. You know, because like I don't want to have to use a restroom because I want to focus on the movie. You know, I don't want to have to use a restroom or anything. But I guess when I do get snacks every now and then. I guess I'll get like a little pizza or something. Honestly, you know, popcorn's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. And then drinks, I'll usually get drink. What I do when I get drinks, I can't believe I'm gonna share this, but when I get drinks, my friends think this is disgusting. Sometimes, so I'll get a free drink because drinks are expensive. They're like $8. But like sometimes I'll go in the garbage can, I'll grab a large drink, I'll rinse it out. Obviously, I'll go to the bathroom, rinse it out, and then I'll get a refill. You know, that's a free drink right there. So it's disgusting, yeah, but it's free. Fuck you. All right. Question 25. My favorite baseball documentary. I love baseball documentaries. You know, that's tough because I've seen a lot. But my favorite is this 10-part baseball documentary called The 10th Inning. Ken Burns, you know, on PBS. It was so great. It breaks down every single decade of baseball from I believe the 1890s to the 1990s. It's terrific. You know, if you're a huge baseball nut, you know, like I am, you know, I used to be the biggest baseball fan ever. I'm not as big as a baseball fan because I love movies more, but I still like my baseball. You know, I still keep up with stats and all that. You know, but it's a great documentary. If you want to know everything there is about each decade of baseball, you know, check that out. And also, I love this other baseball documentary called Baseball's Greatest Seasons. You know, they'll do like a 1 hour special on like each season, like the 1983 season, the 1994 season. They'll do like a whole hour special on that one season. Those are always great as well. You know, question 26. Oh my gosh. When am I gonna stop being so fucking picky with my food? Never. I'm always gonna be picky of some sort, you know. I'm doing better. I'm trying new things, you know, but of course I'm usually picky. I'm not the biggest vegetables fan. I like a lot of fruits, you know, but you know, I think this is like why do I eat my food plain? I just love my plain food, you know. I love plain tacos. I love plain cheeseburgers. I think it's better like that, you know, to eat it plain and not all that shit, you know, honestly. And I have kind of a sensitive jaw, so if I try to take too big of a bite, it'll hurt my jaw. So like I can't really eat a whole bunch of stuff, but I just like it plain, you know. Fuck you. My favorite fast food restaurant, I really like In-N-Out. I gotta say In-N-Out, you know. In-N-Out or McDonald's or Raising Cane's. Those are like top 3 for me, you know, honestly. Definitely those 3. You know, I eat those the most, and I love them. I can never get tired of those 3. I can get tired of mostly all the other ones, but I can't get tired of those. And they're always at a good price, you know, usually like $10 or less, or like a little over $10, but good prices. If I had to choose another baseball team, who would it be and why? Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know. I can't really betray the Red Sox like that, but I guess if you insist, if I had to choose another baseball team, I'd probably choose the St. Louis Cardinals because I don't want to choose the Yankees. I fucking hate the Yankees because they got the most World Series chance, but the Cardinals had the second, so I choose the Cardinals, and they're usually good every season. They usually have hella good players, and they have a great history, and I love their logo and their uniform, and I fuck with it, and their hats, you know, they're nice. So I'd pick the St. Louis Cardinals probably. Question 29, the most embarrassing thing that I've ever done. That's tough. Because honestly, I'm not the type of person who really gets embarrassed by shit I do. You know, sometimes I'll do things that like your average person would probably be embarrassed by, but me, I'm not really that embarrassed. I really have no shame, honestly. Like, you know, I'm not that kind of person that's like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I just did that. Oh, why did I say that? But I guess there's a couple that come to mind. I mean, there was one time I got so blacked out drunk. You know, I don't remember. I can't really say all the details because I don't fucking remember. But what the main details I remember, I crashed into walls. I fucking scared some chicks away. I was loud and obnoxious. Drank a bunch of beatbox. Yeah, so that kind of embarrassing. So it was pretty embarrassing what I was told, you know. And yeah, and honestly, like one time at a party, I said to a girl, are you from Tennessee? Because you're only 10 I see. That's kind of embarrassing, and she just walked away right away. I said that pickup line to her. She's kind of a bitch anyway, so I'm not really tripping. But know, some people were looking at me after I said that, and they kind of gave me a dirty look. It was kind of embarrassing. But there are just a couple others, you know, the ones that very recently. So that's pretty embarrassing, honestly. I there's not others that come to mind right now. Well, in third grade, I peed my pants, you know, in third grade. Yeah, that's always embarrassing too. That was the last time I did in third grade. Yeah, pretty embarrassing. All right, here we go. This is the final question. It's question number 30. You know, the only question I wasn't asked, I was hoping I would be asked this, you know, but my favorite video of mine. Ooh, there's a lot of good ones that I have, you know, but if I had to choose, I'd say the MCW videos are always great to make. You know, the two MCW videos, always great to make, always great to watch. So funny, you know, every time. It's just so entertaining. Obviously, it's not as good as WWE, but, you know, always fun and entertaining. I obviously love The Wall, too. That's another great video of mine, because that's one of the few videos I have that, you know, each time I watch it, there's a different meaning to it for me, you know, something I think different, you know. I don't know what I was thinking when I made it, you know, but obviously every time I watch it throughout the years, it just means something more different to me. You know, I can see a lot of themes, a lot of themes with it, you know, that I can't really see in a lot of my other videos, you know. So that is it. Those are all my questions, you know. Thank y'all for watching this video, my Q&A. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe to Madrid videos. Tell your family and friends. I'm out. Let's get it. Yo! Thank you all so much for watching Madrid videos. Please subscribe.